Because I think a lot of people in the US, when I talk to both political parties, which theme I want to get to in just a sec.
Okay, this one's going to be fun because Trump appoints this Sriram Krishnan as a senior policy advisor for AI, artificial intelligence. And I'm not intelligent enough to understand him, but we're going to get into this. There's some great details on this. He is going to be one of the most significant jobs, one of the most significant appointments in America because of AI. So here's Sriram Krishnan in his own words. He has a very thick accent. We're going to get through this together. I think he's like a really cool personality, but he's weighing in on a very controversial topic of the H-1B taking over all of Americans' jobs and immigration.
Because I think a lot of people in the US, when I talk to both political parties, which theme I want to get to in just a sec, they kind of go, okay, this sucks, right? But we're getting all the smart people anyway, right? Like, so, I have other issues to kind of go deal with, right? And the people who are speaking up, let's kind of analyze this both on the left and the right. I'm going to kind of like broad generalizations for the Democrats and the Republicans. If you're Democrats, I think if you look at skilled immigration, it is not a popular topic because unskilled immigration takes up a lot of oxygen. And you often wind up bundling these, themes together.
Okay, I'm going to take my shot at translation, but I think he's saying that unskilled labor, like the guys that mow your lawn and fix your roof, takes up all the oxygen in the room. And while skilled labor immigration, where we're pulling in these brilliant people from India, is not as big of a deal because there's so few of them. So Trump appointed Sriram Krishnan as a senior policy advisor for artificial intelligence that we believe will fit with the pro-conservative side. So here's some information, right? He appointed Sriram Krishnan to ensure that America maintains its leadership in artificial intelligence around the world. Signaling a strong commitment to technological supremacy is what Trump is trying to win in a key area of future growth and national security. Some say between AI and crypto, it's the only area of real superior growth in the future. So this Krishnan, he has a lot of experience. He's worked for major companies like Microsoft, old Twitter, Snap, and he's super knowledgeable, super aggressive, understands the market, understands innovation and the need for AI. And then you have his conservative politics is he believes in innovation over regulation. So Democrats were always about heavy-handed regulation of AI and controlling it from a top down, with Democrats saying they were going to shut down AI and they were going to have government control of it. And he believes in freeing up to the U.S. market to help us develop it further. And then Trump is tasking him with coordinating AI policies across government agencies. This will affect our military. It's to keep us, to give us a competitive edge against other companies. When you talk about hacks of all of our electricity from other governments, AI will be our defense and our battle against that front. We have to be involved in AI. I hate to say it because I just hate AI. I hate what it stands for, but guys, it is here to stay. It is the biggest tech explosion. I don't do financial advice, but if you need to, if you want to invest in the next Amazon, if you want to invest in the next Facebook, if you want to invest in the next Apple iPhone before it takes off, or even the next Bitcoin, AI companies are going to be the discussion over the next 4 years. They're getting billions of dollars. Elon Musk just raised $6 billion for his artificial intelligence company, Grok. I've used Grok. Incredibly powerful. It is here to stay, guys. It's not going anywhere. I know that many of us who are old, we don't want to hear about it, but robots and AI and self-driving cars are in our future. I don't have to like it, okay? I can make fun of it. I think it's stupid, but it's here to stay and it's going to only expand and get more powerful.
Indians in tech They're probably Democrats, but they're too small in number to really count. And also anything which are around the idea of a merit, right, is immediately challenging, right? And I think there's an inherent tension between the idea of like skilled immigration, following the rules, and unskilled immigration. That's on the Democrats. On the Republican side, again, using a very broad brush, the idea of coming in here, replacing American jobs, idea of immigration in general is politically charged. So trying to kind of like sift apart legal, illegal immigration, where you want some kind of people, other kind of people, is people care about it, but not enough to make it a kind of a primary topic in the elections. And I also add one other bit in here, and this is my observation, is that the numbers are small.
Trump, thank you for giving us Sriram Krishnan, and I can barely understand what he's saying. One thing about him is when Elon Musk first purchased Twitter and he needed help to reform it, to gut the jobs, to build it back up to what it needed to be in 2022, he brought in Sriram Krishnan, is one of the guys that came in and helped fix Twitter. Now, back to his role in AI. Krishnan, we've already mentioned that he's going to work alongside with David Sachs. That these two are huge AI advocates, huge crypto advocates. So this will put America on a big tech future. And then we also have a big celebration of the Indian American community. That we welcome Krishnan's appointment. Remember, this is Vivek Ramaswamy as a Krishna, Harmeet Dillon, who Trump just appointed this week, Tulsi Gabbard. These are people with kind of foreign inspiration and influence here in America. So we celebrate him for being from India. I think the thick accent's kind of awesome, but when he says something or does something smart, I'm going to report it to you guys. This is what we do. I think he's got one of the most important jobs in the Trump administration. We're going to have to learn this guy's thick accent and figure it out.
Right? We Indians, or folks in Asia, we are too small as kind of an organized force, I would say, to kind of like really make this really matter in various elections. Yeah. And also, I think there's a theme where once you kind of part of the process, I talk to a lot of Indians who kind of had green cards. You're not politically active. You're like, okay, I'm through the door, right? Like I'm in the fancy club. You're still at the doorman, trying to kind of talk your way in. Like, I'm sorry, I have my own life to lead. So, A, do you even agree with any of this? B, I'm kind of trying to get your analysis on the kind of the political dimension on because this is kind of a bipartisan issue.
Look how huge Sriram Krishnan's head is. He can probably move objects with his mind. So I approve of this appointment. I like that Trump is focusing on AI, artificial intelligence. This is going to open up a much broader discussion that is not going away quickly. Elon Musk has said there are hundreds, if not thousands of tech jobs that Americans cannot fill. We have a tech deficit because we play too much video games. Our kids play too much video games and just watch adult movies. Too much video games, not enough math. So we're pulling them in from India. That's the big debate and the big discussion right now. We're going to keep following it. I'm John Mike Keene.